Hey, good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time here is midnight. So I'm doing few reviews for you, and I'm still not facing the camera. As you can tell, my voice is still not 100%. I'm not 100%, but I'm doing the reviews for you. So today I have a fragrance which is going to be interesting. The reason being, many reasons. Okay, first of all, this was a recommendation by Sebastian Zara. All hail the king. He is the king for me when it comes to content. Okay, this guy has some of the best collection in the world, and he is one super humble person, like a big fragrance reviewer with that kind of politeness and so much modesty, and like he's such a nice, down to earth guy. He was always there when I ever asked for any help or information. I just really admire him a lot. Okay, Sebastian Zara. His channel used to be called Looking, Feeling, and Smelling Great. So now his channel is a little bit different. So he talked about this, and he did say this is an alternative to a very hard to find, discontinued upper class designer fragrance, which is my favorite. I also happen to have the original, so I can compare, which is called Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. Okay, so this fragrance is there. I'll keep it next to it, and this perhaps is a good alternative or clone. So please check out his review on this fragrance from House of Ajmal called Verde. I don't know, but in Arabic, if it's supposed to be Arabic, it's supposed to spell like Verdi. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to mean green or something leafy, color of trees or leaves. Okay, so as you can see, the bottle is green. Okay, and this fragrance box is green, army green, and it sort of is very similar to my watch, which is my G-Shock, this olive green. So interesting. I also have a fragrance bottle like this from Givenchy. I think it's called Very Irresistible. Anyway, no connection with that. So I have it on the paper, and this one I got from MMC Luxury Perfume in Bangladesh, based in Chittagong. They are authorized distributor for Ajmal. I think a few of the other houses. Please check out their collection. I'll leave a link below of their house. And I saw it arriving in their place. Immediately I said, Iskandar bhai, send it to me, please. And he did send me. I got it next day. Very, very fast shipping. So not very expensive, 20 something dollars. Okay, 22, 25, like that. Okay, and it's 100 ml bottle. Great news. EDP concentration does mean business. Okay, so this fragrance, it's one of those beast, ultra beast mode fragrances, but you really need to test it first. This is one of those fragrances not for everybody. Okay, let's try. Let's start. Keeping it aside for a while, this is how the box looks. Beautiful little box. No need to describe it, you can take a look. These are made in UAE by Ajmal logo. I am actually very happy and proud that I'm covering a lot of Ajmal perfumes, and I got samples, gifts. I took loan from MMC because I wanted to enrich my Ajmal reviews. Okay, so this bottle I think comes in the same bottle as that line of Silver Shade. Is the Silver Shade? They have few bottles looks like this. Even I think the Savage clone, the red bottle, what's that called? Oh man, I forgot that name. Anyway, they all come in this kind of shaped bottle, and I think this is their very first line or affordable line. And this is not super expensive, you can see. And the cap here is very, very tough to take out. Okay, I don't know why. It's very snug fit. Okay, once you put it on, sorry, man, this cold is gonna kill me. Anyway, so when you put this on, it's super snug fitty. Okay, so see the bottle, green. I don't know if the juice color is green, maybe see-through or green, either way. Name of the fragrance, I don't know if it's called Verde or Verde or however you say it, Ajmal. And I think one of our friends, Paul, has this fragrance in his collection. So atomizer is great. It sprays quite okay. Okay, small burst, but its sprayer is not bad. So I have it on the paper, and let me respray. This fragrance you have to try on your skin. By the way, I'm not putting it on my skin because I have something on me already. So I don't want to get super sick of smelling something strong at late night. Okay, so let that settle down. Please try it on your skin and then decide if you like it or not. So first of all, this performance. Oh man, this fragrance lasts. When I told you some of the Ajmal fragrances, they last a long time. Yep, they do. They are super beastly. Some of them, not all. But so is this. This is a 10 for performance. Okay, if you're talking performance, projection longevity, 10. Just no compromise with the performance. Price point, very, very good. Affordable fragrance. Bottle I really like. Atomizer could have been better, but you cannot ask for everything. Okay, so now how close is this to this? Okay, I'll tell you. This is a greener version of Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. When I say greener, I mean business. Okay, Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. This one, this baby right here. It took me 3 years to get this, hunt it down. Now it's super expensive, almost $200. And this fragrance, it's one of those Tom Fords which should have been part of their private blend and also should have been much more expensive than what it was selling for. Sadly, wasn't a hit and they took it down, I think. And I've been looking, I was telling constantly how much I love this. I love Tom Ford, Tobacco Vinny, Tuscan Leather, Noir de Noir, Black Orchid. Some of the other ones I really like, Oud Wood. So this one, it's in my top 5 or top 3 all the time. And I do think this fragrance should have been uh, accepted in the community so much more, okay? Because if people got to smell this, they would love it. There is nothing like it in the market. Now we have this 2022 release, 2022, 2020 release. This one is greener version of this. Is a metallic, kind of like earthy green fragrance, and you actually have to sniff it. You know what you understand by, like metallic. I don't know if you maybe seen video footage of Mars. It looks weird. Okay, the soil over there or the soil on moon. I would imagine this one smells like it. Totally unique fragrance, but super expensive. So it's no point hunting it down unless you have a lot of money. This one can be a good replacement for it, but there are differences. There are some notes in this one which is not present in this, and vice versa. Like this one doesn't smell at all the way like this. So it's partially clone. They have some similarity. I would say 65% to my nose, but the rest, 35%, this fragrance is own smell. This one, notes breakdown wise, has pepper, ginger, bergamot, galbanum, big clear, jasmine, cedar, leather, and sandalwood. So I'll tell you, this fragrance reminds me of a few other fragrances. Okay, when I smell it, man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green perfume. What green eye street, man? This one is big daddy of green eye street. If you love green, this is green. This is nature like. This is outdoorsy. This is, I would say, woody, but not as leathery as they suggest. But if you imagine smelling Epic Man, okay, by Amouage, I used to have it. I sold it off. Man, that had that green leather, very strong smoky vibe. I'm getting it from this. It's very much like a tree, big trees in the forest. That kind of green reminds me of Polo Green, the old formulation modern reserve. And then my favorite fragrance, when I was talking galbanum, the florals, this is what I get also from this perfume, something vibes of Synthetic Jungle by Frederic Malle. And I told you when I got this last year or so how much I adored this. This is one of my most favorite. Iris Pudra, this one, and the moon, dawn, and then pole. A lot of their fragrances, man, they are so beautiful. The vetiver one, cologne concentrate, there are few more, lot more actually. So Frederic Malle has amazing creations. This is one of their masterpiece. Not everybody likes it. It has a synthetic sort of like, not synthetic, this one has a metal floral note, and green, man. I'll tell you, I like this a lot more than the word, but if you like the florals in this, you'll also like the florals in that. Check that out, okay? And if you understood the fragrance Beach Hut Man, also similar to that. So how many great fragrance I told you? Epic Man, okay? I'm not saying this is the same or clone of those, but it has vibes of Epic Man, Beach Hut Man, Synthetic Jungle, Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. And if these are your kind of fragrances you always wanted to get, but you felt they are too expensive, or even this one now, $200 approaching, I think look no further, get this fragrance, okay? Try this at least, $20 odd, what you got to lose. And this is not just a monotonous fragrance, like it's not one of those mindless release like Another Aventus clone or Sauvage clone. This is something different. This is something you would love to wear and, brag about it like, hey, I'm wearing something unique. Do you have anything like it? Uniqueness factor super high, okay? So if that's what you're looking for, stop wearing Prada L'Homme, stop wearing Hawas, change it up a little bit. If you want it spicy, if you want a little bit of green, you want a little bit of a leather, you want a little bit of galbanum, big player in this, this is a fragrance I would highly suggest. This is why I got it. I was super excited, and I want to say how grateful I am to guys like Sebastian Zara. They are our gems, they are our stars, they are the reason we are here. We're doing this game, learning a lot from them. And thanks so much, Sebastian, for your amazing review. So ultimately, I'll tell you, this fragrance, it's not for everybody. It's a love it or hate it. It's one of those polarizing fragrances. but when I smell it, man, I absolutely adore it. I would not wear this every day, but mmm, the spices, amazing. Man, it's like a green peppercorn, like if you ever seen those, this chili crushers, they have those, like, grinders of pepper they put on steak. Those green peppercorns, the whole chunk. When you put them on this color peppercorn, this is what is reminding me of. Beautiful, spicy, peppery, green, fresh, um, you know, mm, mineral like, floral green, but it's not as floral or as sweet as synthetic jungle. Remember that. So this is a very masculine fragrance. I do not see women wearing this, but if you do, good on you. Overall, my rating for this fragrance, I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna give this 10. You know why? Because it's crazy cheap. I'm gonna call this 20 something dollars crazy cheap. And this fragrance should have, quality of this fragrance should have, I'm not telling Ajmal increase the price, okay? But I would imagine how expensive it smells. I'll tell you one fragrance I smelled before, Victorian Tobacco or something like that from Ashton's fragrance line, okay? I told you that is my most favorite tobacco-based green perfume, so posh. This is nearly that level, okay? So the poshness of this fragrance, imagine his fragrance was $200 something, this is $20 something. Man, I'm not saying trying to put down the fragrance, but the quality of Ajmal, criminally underrated house. Okay, so I'm gonna try some more Ajmals. I have few more samples that I received, and I'm gonna do few more Ajmal new releases. They are as good as Rasasi, Armaf, Latafa, Afnan, whatever house you can think of, Arabian Oud, okay, Abdul Samad Al Qureshi. Ajmal, I salute you for creating this. This is one of their best fragrances and should have been so much in the higher range. Okay, so 10 for what you get, the quality, longevity, the greenness, so posh. If you love this kind of fragrances, you can actually not forget about it, but you don't have to pay those prices to get that quality. Verde, green, Ajmal, or Firde, or Fird, I don't know, Arabic friends, please correct me. This fragrance is a must try. If you happen to be in Arabic countries, try this one out, okay? And then let us know how you like it. Thank you so much for watching. One more video, then we'll upload this. Good night.